So today we will have this special Murli from Baba, and in this Murli, Baba is telling us about the essence of the entire knowledge. Every day Baba reminds us that we are souls. So again in this Murli, Baba is telling us that the essence of the entire knowledge is just a point. Baba is telling us that throughout the day, we keep using two words, I and mine. So now we have to bring about a little bit of shift in the way we use these words. We have been using these words out of body consciousness, but now is the time that we have to make a shift from body consciousness to soul consciousness. So I, the soul, a point, and my Baba also is a point. So point to point connection. This connection is what is going to make us perfect. Baba wants all of us to become perfect like him. So in this Murli, Baba is asking us to merge all the expansion into the essence, and that essence is just a point. And then Baba is also reminding us about the time. How much time does it take to become a point? Just a second. So we have to remember this as well. I, the soul, am a point, and Baba is also a point. So this point to point connection is what is going to make me perfect and complete, just like Baba. So with that, let's listen to this special Murli. This Murli was spoken on 29th of March 1981. The title of this Murli is The Essence of Knowledge is I and my Baba. The essence of knowledge is I and my Baba. In order to make all of you children complete and perfect, Bab Dada gives you different points every day. However, the essence of all the points is to become the form of a point and merge everything into its essence. Do you constantly practice this? Baba is asking us. Do we practice this to become a form of a point? Do we practice this? Whilst doing everything, do you remain aware that you are a point and are doing everything through your physical organs? Have you put this first lesson into practice? This is the lesson you started with, and also the stage you have to stabilize yourself in at the end. So what is in the beginning is what is going to be at the end. So we started off with Baba has given us the knowledge of the soul, the point. That is the first lesson. So this first lesson is going to be our last lesson. We have to stabilize ourselves in this point form at the end as well. So Baba says knowledge is of a second. And so are you able to become the embodiment of this knowledge within a second? So Baba has already told us that our last paper, the duration of the last paper will be just a second, not more than a second. So we have to prepare ourselves in that way that we are able to stabilize ourselves no matter what the situation is, what the circumstances are going to be, but we have to be very stable in this awareness that I am a point. Then Baba says, do you practice merging the expansion into its essence in a second? Do you find it just as easy to become the form of the essence as you do to start expanding on it? You do not forget to stabilize yourself in your form of the essence before you start to expand on it, do you? Baba always says that whenever we give knowledge to anyone, the expansion of the knowledge before giving any details about the knowledge to anyone, we have to first stabilize ourselves in soul consciousness. Only then will whatever knowledge we are giving, that knowledge is going to really touch the souls. But if we are not soul conscious, if we are not stabilized in our soul conscious stage, then even if we tell them a lot of details about this knowledge, it's not going to touch the souls. So Baba says, by remaining stable in your form of the essence before you start to expand on it, you will not be attracted by any other type of expansion. So it is for our own protection. Baba is telling us this yukti, that we will not be attracted by any other type of expansion if we are stable in our essence full form. So Baba says, by practicing this while seeing, hearing and speaking of the expansion, you will feel as though you are just playing a game. You should constantly be practicing this. This is known as easy remembrance. So at the end, so much is going to happen. The scenes that we are going to see, the things that we are going to hear, the things that people are going to speak, all those expansion is going to come to us. But at that time, Baba says, you just stabilize yourself in your point form. Then what will happen? Then everything, whatever is happening around us, that will feel like a game to us. And this is what is easy remembrance. In everything you do in your life, both in knowledge and on the path of ignorance, two words are very useful. What are those two words? I and mine. The essence of knowledge is merged in these two words. I am a point of light, an elevated soul. So let's just take a moment to stabilize in this awareness that I, the soul, am a point of light. I am an elevated soul. I am a Brahma Kumar or Kumari. And mine is one Baba and none other. Everything is included in my Baba. When I say my Baba, my inheritance is included with that. So Baba's inheritance is unlimited. So if we say my Baba, whatever belongs to Baba belongs to us. So Baba says, you remember the lesson of these two words, I and mine, very firmly, do you not? When you say my Baba, many types of mine are merged within it. My Baba, Baba says, when you say my Baba, many types of mine are merged within it. So we say my Baba and we kind of enter into that mine of happiness, mine of peace, mine of bliss, mine of wisdom. Right? So it feels so good. We just say my Baba and it is as if we are entering into that mine of richness. So it feels instantly, we feel so good, so rich. So Baba says, so is it easy or difficult to remain aware of these two words? You used to say these two words previously as well as saying them now, but there is so much difference in your understanding. Is it possible that you can forget your first lesson of I and mine? Even a small child can remember this. You are all full of knowledge. We are knowledgeful. Just like Baba. Baba has made all of us knowledgeful. So Baba says, you are full of knowledge. Can it be possible for someone who is full of this knowledge not to remember these two words? By remembering these two words, you can conquer Maya. So Baba is now telling us the benefits of remembering these two words. Mainly three benefits Baba is telling us here. We conquer Maya, then you can become free from obstacles. That is the second benefit. And thirdly, you can become a master almighty authority. So by remembering these two words, I become a conqueror of Maya. I become the one who is free from obstacles. And then I become a master almighty authority. However, when you forget these two words, what happens? Maya can come to you in 1,000 different ways. Today she will come in one form. Tomorrow she will come in another form. This is because when you belong to Maya, the consciousness of mind is very long and complicated. However, when you say my Baba, there is only the consciousness of one. So Baba is telling us, when you go towards the direction of Maya, then that mind is very long and complicated. However, when we say my Baba, we go towards Baba, then there is only one Baba, there is no complications and everything becomes easy for us. So Baba says the 1,000 forms of Maya die in front of the one. Have you become a conqueror of Maya in this way? Baba is asking, checking point for us. Why are you taking so long to divorce Maya? It is just a matter of a second. So why do you take a year? If you simply let go, you can become free. Right? Baba always says that, Baba gives the example of a bird who is holding on to a branch and then shouting, I want to fly, I want to fly. But the bird has to let go of the branch. If the bird is not letting go of the branch, how is the bird going to fly? So similarly, Baba says, you have to let go. You have to let go of Maya. You are holding on to Maya. That's why you are not able to experience that freedom. So, Baba says, if you simply let go, you can become free. Chodo to chute. Baba says in Hindi. Simply say, my Baba, and remain absorbed in that remembrance. Simply say, my Baba. From our hearts, we have to say, my Baba, and remain absorbed in that remembrance. Time and time again, the Father has to teach you this same lesson. You teach this lesson to others and yet you forget it yourself. Baba is amazed. Baba says, you teach others and then you yourself forget it. You tell others to remember this. So why do you forget it yourself? What date will you fix for not forgetting? Baba is now asking us to fix a date. Will it be the same date for everyone, or will everyone have a different date? Can it be the same date for all of you sitting here? Will talking about everything then end? You may relate good news, but you should not talk about problems. See what Baba is saying. You can share good news, but never talk about the problems. Because if you talk about the problems, then problems will become even bigger. So Baba is saying, when you open a fair or an exhibition, you cut a string of flowers with scissors. So what will you do from today? You yourself will keep hold of a pair of scissors. Baba is giving a very nice example of scissors. It is only when those two blades come together that the string can be cut. So two blades are needed to cut the string. So therefore, you should all now relate the good news. What is the good news that we have to tell to Baba? You should all now relate the good news that the rope of Maya's problems has ended by being cut with the two blades of knowledge and yoga. So knowledge and yoga, the two subjects are like two blades. So we have to use these two blades to cut the rope of Maya's problems, and then we will be set free. So Baba is saying, today is the day to cut the bondage of these problems. This is a matter of a second, is it not? To cut a rope, how much time does it take? Just a second. So Baba is asking, are you ready? Those of you who think that you will cut this bondage after careful consideration, raise your hands. Baba is asking to raise our hands. All you double foreigners will be in the list of intense effort makers. Baba always tells the double foreigners that they are not just double foreigners, but they are not just intense effort makers, but actually double intense effort makers. So Baba says, on just hearing of this, everyone's face has changed. So what will happen when you become like this for all time? Free from bondage, no bondage at all, completely free. So Baba says, all of you will become like Avyakt angels of the subtle region. The confluence age will then become the angelic age. Then the deities will emerge from you angels. So Baba is encouraging us to become angels. So one of the main qualities of an angel is that angels are always free from any kind of burden. They are always light. So if we want to become angels at this time, then we have to make ourselves free from all kinds of bondages. And that freedom we can achieve only when we continue to practice knowledge and yoga. Both are important, knowledge and yoga. Baba says, then the deities will emerge from you, angels. Even the deities have to wait for the angels. The deities have to wait to see whether the stage that is worthy for them to come has yet been created. It is in the final moment that the angels and the deities will come together. The deities are waiting with wedding garlands to wed you angels. Baba is showing us the scene. The deities are waiting with wedding garlands to wed you angels. Your deity status is waiting for you. So our perfect form is right there, standing in front of us, waiting for us to become perfect. The day we become perfect, the garland will be around us, around our necks. So Baba says your deity status is waiting for you. Deities can only enter perfect bodies. Therefore, they have to wait for you to become 16 celestial degrees complete in order for you to wear the wedding garland. How many degrees have you attained so far? So we have to check this, checking point. The scene in the subtle region of the meeting between the perfect angels and the deities is a very beautiful scene. When you are still in your effort-making form and not your angelic form, the deities will observe you from a distance. They will just look at us. They will not come close to us, Baba is saying. So, Baba says, because you are not yet complete, then although they do come close to you, according to the time, you remain deprived of a meeting. So see, we have to speed up. We have to speed up our efforts. They are waiting, they are ready, but we are not ready. So Baba is saying that you have to fix the date for wearing your wedding garland. When will this date be? When you fix the date, then according to your aim, so are the qualifications you imbibe. So fixing the date means we have to work on our qualifications. We have to see whether our aim and qualifications are equal or not. Lakshya or Lakshan both have to be similar. So Baba says that date is today. Today is the day, Baba is saying. This date has to be close because you need to have the stage of being free from obstacles over a long period. For only then will you be able to rule your obstacle-free kingdom for a long time. So this is very important. If we want to rule the kingdom for a long period of time, then we have to create a stage, that stage of being free from obstacles also for a long period of time. You have now become knowledgeable of all problems and how to resolve them. Baba has given us enough knowledge, enough understanding. So many knowledge points Baba gives. Knowledge points Baba give to us every day. So we have everything, whatever we need. We just have to use them. Baba says you have now become knowledgeable of all problems and how to resolve them. When you know about something, you understand what you should do without having to ask someone else. Right? If we already know, then there is no need to ask anyone. So therefore, why don't you make a move to end your problems in a second through your light and might of knowledge, instead of making someone else waste time in making effort and also wasting your own time? Baba says you should not be dependent on anyone to solve your problems. Baba has given you everything. So you use the light and might of knowledge to solve your own problems. Baba says it is just that Maya casts such a shadow on you from a distance that she makes you weak. Correct your connection at that very second. So our connection, that is where Maya comes, Maya interferes, and then we are not able to make any decision. We are stuck because Maya comes in the way. So by correcting your connection, you automatically become a master almighty authority. Baba is telling us the method how to become a master almighty authority. Make sure that your connection is right. Connection with Baba. So correct your connection at that very second. At that moment itself, you have to correct. Not after some time, but at that moment. Maya can make your connection weak. Therefore, you have to take very good care of it. You can understand that if you become weak, it is always because your connection has become loose somewhere. So our weakness is all because of our own mistakes. Our connection is not right. That's why we become weak. So we should not blame anyone. That because of this person, this happened, that happened. No, it is all because of us. We have to work on our connection with Baba. So Baba says, stop thinking about what happened or why it happened. Instead of asking questions, correct your connection and put it right, and everything will be resolved. You may take time to receive cooperation. You may look for cooperation to create an atmosphere and vibrations of yoga. But do not look for anyone to speak to about wasteful things or to expand on anything. Right? There is no use. Wasting our own time, wasting others' time, and then expanding, wasting time, wasting energy, wasting thoughts, so much wastage. And then Baba says it is one thing to have positive thoughts for others, but something else to think about others. The main cause of all problems in a loose connection. So why our connection becomes loose? Because we start thinking about others. What Baba says, parchintan, or we start bringing their images, pardarshan. So parchintan, pardarshan, parmat, and pardosh. These are four pars that Baba always tells us to get rid of. No parchintan, not thinking about others. No pardarshan, not bring those images, those scenes in front of you. Then no paramat, what others are telling us to do, the directions. We should not follow others' directions, but follow Baba's directions. And then paradosh, stop blaming others. Whatever is happening, don't blame anyone. So these are the four parts we have to get rid of if we want our connection to be very strong with Baba. And then Baba uses one word, paropkar. Always have thoughts of uplifting others. So that should be the par that you should put, so that your connection with Baba becomes strong and you can serve others also. So Baba says this is the one and only thing. To think that it isn't your part in the drama, or that you did not receive cooperation, or that you were not given a position, is all wasteful thinking. Baba is giving us the example. Sometimes you create thoughts, oh, my part is not in the drama, I'm not getting any cooperation from anyone, I was not given that particular position. So this is all wasteful thinking. So Baba says, when you first correct your connection, you will receive everything. Underline point, very important. We have to correct our connection, then we will receive everything. You will be surrounded by all the powers you need. See, all the powers will come to us if our connection is strong. So it will be natural. We don't even have to call them, come, come. They will come spontaneously. Baba says, you will not even have time to go anywhere. Just go and sit in front of Bab Dada, and Bab Dada will help you to forge your connection. Even if you don't experience anything for 1 or 2 seconds, don't become confused. So Baba is asking us to be patient. Just be patient, sit with Baba, sit in front of Baba and correct your connection. So even if you don't experience anything for 1 or 2 seconds, don't become confused. It will take a few seconds or a minute to reforge your connection that has even a slight break. So do not lose courage. So don't lose courage, don't lose hope, be patient. So we have to bring all those virtues in our action at that moment. So instead of allowing your foundation of faith to shake, so nothing is happening, not like that. I'm sitting in front of Baba, but connection is not happening. No, Baba says you have to have faith. So instead of allowing your foundation of faith to shake, you must make it even stronger. So no doubts, just have full faith. So strengthen the foundation of your faith, which is the awareness of your belonging to Baba and Baba belonging to you. So this faith has to be very strong. I belong to Baba and Baba belongs to me. You can bind the Father with this bond of your faith. Even the Father will not then be able to leave you. Baba many times says, you can tie Baba with your love. See, this Raksha Bandhan is coming, and it's about tying the thread of love. And when we tie the thread of love to Baba, then automatically we receive protection from Baba. Baba gives us lot of protection. We just have to stay combined with Baba. So Baba says even the Father will not then be able to leave you. Our love should be such that Baba will also not allow us to leave him. It is at this time that you children are given such authority. So the time of the conference age is the only time when we can be so close to Baba. So that authority of making Baba belong to us, we have this authority now at this time. So therefore, Baba says, use your authority and knowledge. Use the help of the family. So if you're not able to do it by yourself, take support from the family. Baba says, neither go in front of Baba with complaints, nor ask Baba for help. Underline point. Neither go in front of Baba with complaints nor ask Baba for help. Set your program. Do not become weak by thinking, what can I do? How can I do this? And then go to Baba. Do not be afraid, but go to Baba with the support of your relationship and his help. So go to Baba's room always with a happy face, with a smile, not with an upset face, right? Yes. Do you understand? Okay, so I will stop here and then we can continue the Murli on Monday. So a lot is left, but we got a lot from Baba. So I'll stop sharing and we all can just take a moment to absorb what Baba said to us in this Murli. Just for a moment of silence. Om Shanti.
Shanti sister, very good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sister, go ahead.
It's today's Baba's very courageous words. Baba says, actually we accepted Baba as Nirakar. Baba belongs to me and I belongs to Baba. And Baba says, instead of going with the problems to any situation consequences, so Baba is my trust, Baba is my hope, Baba is my courage. Without Baba, I'm zero, I'm nil. But when there is Baba with me, when I merge with him, when I combine with him, I'll get thousands elephant strength in me. So without Baba, I'm nil. Today is very beautiful, very courageous word is motivating us. So thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Very good morning. I just love the point where my Baba says in today's Murli that thousand forms of Maya die in front of the one. Even the example which Baba has given that bird says, I want to fly, but the bird has to let go the branch, no? So too you too have to let go Maya by saying my Baba and get absorbed in this. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So it's a beautiful Murli. Baba sees the importance of saying my Baba. So we all know that we say Baba and also Mera Baba, right? So the return that we get by saying my Baba is much more than when we say Baba, just Baba. So when we have that feeling, my Baba, so there is a state of, kind of belonging that Baba is yours, right? So that itself will give you a lot of intoxication and it can even boost your intoxication to stay connected with Baba. So it's a wonderful line. So this is the takeaway for me today, the practice. Baba is mine and I belong to Baba. Thank you, Sister. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. My Baba has also said that if you want to, through your light and might of knowledge, you can put an end to all your problems and obstacles. Om Shanti. Correct your connection at every moment.
Good morning, sister. Om Shanti. Baba very nicely mentioned that your connection would reconnect to you in a few seconds. Kindly stay connected. It seemed very dramatic to me, and the image of we dialing to somebody and that connection getting established was very clear to me today. The second point Baba says you have to use the scissors of knowledge and yoga to cut the strings of Maya. This also seemed to be very exemplary. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Just one clarification here, sister. So in one section, Baba says, the deity is waiting, right? Waiting to wed the garland of angels, right? So I never thought that deities and excuse me. Yeah, deities will wait for your angels, and then they will meet and they will garland. Um, could you elaborate a little bit on that? How that scene is going to be, where in this drama towards the end, and how?
Yeah, so I think Baba is actually pointing towards our perfect form. Just like, when Brahma Baba, he was making efforts and he would send Dadi Gulzar or maybe other Sandeshi, other trance messengers to go up and just look at how Brahma Baba was looking up there, and his light was not that bright because his that image, the angel was bright, but the Baba who was Brahma Baba, who was still in his in his he was in he was busy in making his own efforts. He was not right there. So at that time his light was still dim, but eventually he was supposed to become an angel. So there was no mention of any deity, but actually his perfect form. So similarly, our perfect form is also like an angel. But why Baba is telling us that your image of a deity is waiting with a garland? Because eventually we all are going to become a deity. It is not going to take some time to change from an angel into a deity. What I think that it's going to be spontaneous. The moment we become an angel, we reach our perfect form, then the deity form will automatically emerge, because angelic form is almost equivalent to a deity form. It is just that the deity form is going to be in the golden age. I think that is the only difference. And the angelic form is the ultimate form right here in the confluence age. The deity form is going to be in the golden age. So why Baba is telling us this is that so that we can intensify our efforts, that our perfect form is waiting for us. Just you have to reach there. So be quick. So Baba is wanting us to speed up our efforts. So I think that is what I feel that Baba is trying to explain to us.
Thank you, Sister. Because I was thinking in drama, is there a point where deities and angels meeting together? Okay, yeah. In that context, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
Yes, Sanjay.
Yes.
Today Baba is telling that once you say Mera Baba, all Meras will disappear. But that is not just in verbose that we are telling Mera Baba just by words. Vacha se sirf kehna, and it will happen like that. No. Actually, the basic purusharth, we have to do it. Baba says that always be in Baba's yad. Sometimes say we yoga. Actually, it is Baba's yad. And when we are doing Baba's yad, for that yad, we have to be in our yatharth position, yatharth situation, yatharth state of mind, or rather say yatharth state, that is called soul conscious state, atmic stage. And in that soul conscious stage, we have to sit in the dil takht of Baba. Baba is sitting in my dil takht, and I am sitting in Baba's dil takht. But how to have that? Unless and until the mapan within me, the attachment, that body conscious will disappear, and that mapan disappears, body conscious disappears, soul conscious state comes in. And when soul conscious state comes in, we are connected to Baba. And when we are connected to Baba, that Sankarang takes place. And there starts the experience that yes, Baba ही मेरा है, बाकी सब सपना है. And that awareness, the soul just believes that yes, मेरा तो सिर्फ एक बाबा है. Just like Mirabai was of the opinion, मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल दूसरो न कोई, मेरे तो बाबा दूसरा न कोई, बाबा ही मेरा संसार है. In that state of mind, in that awareness, all the Merapan disappears. And when all the Merapan disappears, that angelic form starts. And with that, the deity form. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Just a reflection that when the soul considers itself to be a point form, then everything around whatever is happening other than the soul consciousness stage is like a game. It's like an entertainment, source of entertainment, where the soul is stabilized in its original form. And that is practically, if we apply in day-to-day life, then it becomes a a source of stability also, like what Baba expects us to be stable. When we look at entertainment, then it doesn't shake our stage. We are, in fact, we experience the unlimited joy, happiness, peace, purity, and the knowledge. So I think this is a practical tip. The point playing the game, looking at the game from outside as a spectator, as a Sakshi Drishta, using my body and my organs, but the soul, is detached from this drama going on or the game going on around me. I am stabilized in remembrance of Baba. That way. Om Shanti.
Okay, anyone else?
The
So,
starting of the Murli itself, Baba speaks of 3 points. Who I am is a point, that's the soul. Baba is a point. And today, the point of drama, he brings in a different space by asking us to become the point, put the expansion in essence, and put a full stop. That's the point to practice. It's a very first lesson, but for me, the reflection was where is the gap where this point is not practiced? So, taking this on with the awareness every moment that who I am is a point, becoming a point, and all the organs are performing their part, but who I am is a point. So that's for me to practice Om Shanti.
so shall we become a point?
Sister, one quick announcement for tomorrow's session before we move on to meditation. So tomorrow we have a master class, as we know, Sunday we'll have a master class. So tomorrow we will be doing a Murli Manthan session on the Murli that we read yesterday, that we finished yesterday. So the dated Murli date is 27 March 1981. Deepika sister will be conducting a Murli Manthan session on this. So I request all the Brahmin divine family to attend this and take complete benefit. Over to you, sister, for meditation. Thank you.
Okay, so let's become points. I, the soul, am a point. And my Baba is also a point. And everything else around me, all the expansion, let's put a full stop to all of that and strengthen our connection with Baba. Point to point connection. Let there be no pull, no attraction towards the old world of Maya. Let's feel the closeness with Baba. The moment our connection with Baba becomes strong, all the powers, they surround us, and we become aware that we are Master Almighty Authorities, destroyer of obstacles. So in this moment, let's experience an obstacle-free stage, powerful stage, where I, the soul, am completely free from any kind of burden. As an angel, I fly and see my deity form waiting with a garland. And the moment my angelic form comes close to that deity form, I see myself as a divine being in my perfect form. And this is where I, the soul, and it's time to go. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Kanisha sister. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5. Until that time, have a wonderful day.